It was the growing cloud of scandal that cost the head of the Environmental Protection Agency his job. Scott Pruitt, the target of more than a dozen government investigations into his ethics and spending, was forced out today.
The Trump administration actually moved this week to remove a rule that would force political nonprofit organizations to reveal their donors to the IRS.
President Trump on a tour de trade defending his controversial tariffs.
U.S. Steel is back.
That's easy to do in front of this group, steel workers helped by his steel and aluminum tariffs, but many more industries use metal than make it.
Tariffs hitting consumers. Many companies are increasing prices on goods ranging from soda to recreational vehicles to beer. And that's now going to cost more, of course, to produce as a result of recent aluminum and steel tariffs.
Car fire near Redding has destroyed now more than 900 homes and killed 2 firefighters. It is now the 7th most destructive fire in California history.
In news on the environment and climate change, scientists are expressing dismay over unprecedented warm temperatures in the Arctic. In recent days, temperatures at the North Pole have surged above freezing, even though the sun set last October and won't rise again until later this month. On the northern tip of Greenland, a meteorological site has logged an unprecedented 61 hours of temperatures above freezing so far in 2018. The record-breaking temperatures are connected to an unusual retreat of sea ice in the sunless Arctic winter. Scientists suggest warming temperatures are eroding the polar vortex, the powerful winds that once cushioned the frozen north.
President Trump and Vladimir Putin are meeting behind closed doors in Helsinki, Finland. The two leaders addressed reporters earlier today and are expected to hold a joint news conference after their talks.
With the president just 2 days away now from his summit and private time with Vladimir Putin, Robert Mueller charged 12 Russian military officers with a sustained, wide-ranging cyber attack on this country's democratic process.
I have great confidence in my intelligence people, but I will tell you that President Putin was extremely strong and powerful in his denial today.
Russia, as a state, has never interfered with the internal affairs of the United States, let alone its elections.
Well, I'm shaking my head like everyone else you've spoken to in the last 30 minutes or so, because I've been here for 30 years. I came to Washington in the final months of the Reagan administration, and I have never seen an American president simply surrender to the leader of Russia. You should call this the Surrender Summit.
The president, with his latest spin on Russia interfering in the U.S. election, tweeting this just a little while ago. I'm quoting him now. I'm very concerned that Russia will be fighting very hard to have an impact on the upcoming election, based on the fact that no president has been tougher on Russia than me. They will be pushing very hard for the Democrats. They definitely don't want Trump, close quote.
We're learning more details after President Trump was accused by his former attorney Michael Cohen of having full knowledge about a controversial 2016 meeting in Trump Tower. Cohen contends that then-candidate Trump knew in advance about a planned discussion between his son, Donald Trump Jr., and Russians for dirt that would undermine Hillary Clinton.
They're not going to be colluding about Russians, which I don't even know if that's a crime, colluding about Russians.